Scene transition. Financially intelligent people usually see this differently. Interestingly, they're often less emotional about consumption. They don't see credit cards as extra money. They see them as timing tools, temporary mechanisms, not lifestyle support systems. And they understand something subtle. Every recurring payment steals a small piece of future freedom. Which means financial intelligence is rarely about being extreme. It's not about never enjoying life. It's not about obsessively saving every dollar. It's about protecting flexibility. Because flexibility reduces stress more than status ever will. The ability to survive 6 months without panic. The ability to say no to bad opportunities. The ability to handle emergencies without debt. That's the part many people accidentally sacrifice while chasing a lifestyle that looks financially successful from the outside. Closing. Credit cards did make life easier. That part is true. But easier spending and easier living are not the same thing. One removes friction at the moment of purchase. The other removes pressure from your future. And modern financial stress often begins when people confuse the two. Pause. If you enjoyed this kind of calm, reality-based financial thinking, you can subscribe for more. Or maybe €3,500 in Europe. On paper, that sounds fine. Comfortable, even. But then reality starts subtracting. Rent or mortgage, $1,600. Car payment or transport costs, $450. Student loan, $300. Utilities, insurance, subscriptions, another $400. Groceries and basic living, maybe $600. Already, most of the salary is gone. And nothing here sounds luxurious. No yachts. No designer watches. No absurd spending. Just modern middle-class life. Then the credit card enters quietly. A dinner here. New headphones there. Flight tickets split into installments. A laptop upgrade for work. Maybe a few buy now, pay later purchases because the monthly payment looked harmless. And suddenly, someone earning a decent income reaches the end of the month with almost nothing left. Not because one big mistake happened, but because small financial decisions stopped feeling real. That's the part people underestimate. Credit cards didn't just change how people pay. They changed how people emotionally experience spending. Pause. When cash leaves your hand, your brain notices. There's friction. A small moment of discomfort. But digital spending removes that feeling almost completely. Especially credit. Because technically, you're not losing money today. You're borrowing peace from your future self. And psychologically, future pain always feels smaller than present pleasure. That's why financially intelligent people are not necessarily smarter. They simply understand human behavior better. They know the brain is terrible at processing delayed consequences. Scene transition. Let's look at something simple. Suppose someone carries a $5,000 credit card balance. Not unusual. Many people carry much more. Now imagine the interest rate is 24%. That's common today. If they only make minimum payments, they could spend years paying it off. And the real cost quietly becomes thousands more than the original purchase. Not because they bought something outrageous, but because interest stretches time. And there's something strange about modern life. People today can order food in seconds, split payments into monthly installments, book vacations without having the money up front, and buy almost anything with a thin piece of plastic. Life became easier. At least, that's what we were told. So why does it feel like everyone is still stressed? Not poor. Not starving. Just constantly financially tense. Pause. You see it everywhere in the United States and across Europe. People with decent salaries still checking their bank accounts before buying groceries. Young professionals making more money than their parents did at the same age, but somehow feeling less stable. And the strange part is, most of them are doing exactly what society told them to do. Get educated. Get a job. Build credit. Use financial products responsibly. And yet, many are one emergency away from panic. Not because they're lazy. Not because they're stupid. But because modern financial systems quietly changed the way people experience money. Scene transition. Imagine someone living in Chicago, Manchester, Berlin, or Amsterdam. Maybe they're 28 years old. They make around $4,200 a month after taxes.